Welcome back, AgEcon. Let's see how you did. So the first step was creating that allocation table. And remember, I left you off in that previous video with a hint. Remember, you are going to have to take into account Missy and Jenny's cooking skills, baking skills. So again, if we add everything together, they can produce 10 pans of cookies in an hour or 11 pans of brownies in an hour. So we're just going to plug and chug and complete this allocation table just like we did in the previous example. So again, they can make 50 pans of cookies or 0 pans of brownies if they invest 5 hours making cookies. If they work 2 hours with cookies and 3 hours with brownies, they could make 20 pans of cookies or 33 pans of brownies, right? So this kind of goes on and on, just like we saw in the previous table. I'm not going to read all of these off, but check your work, see how you did. Our next step, again, is to create a PPF graph. So I'm just going to take select points from my previous allocation table and graph them, and then I'm going to label them A through F, just like I did in the past. And I'm now going to select any 2 points to calculate the opportunity cost. I'm moving from one point to the next. Okay, oops. So I selected in this example to move from B to D. What's the opportunity cost of doing that? Well, just at a glance, we can see that our cookies are going to be going down and our brownies are going to be going up. So let's do the math. Formula D minus B equals opportunity cost. So at point D, we're producing 20 cookies and 33 brownies. And at point B, we're producing 40 cookies and 11 brownies. So by moving from point B to point D, we are giving up or losing 20 pans of cookies, which makes sense because we're going down on our y-axis. And in turn, we are gaining 22 pans of brownies because they're moving to the right or along the x-axis. Okay, so let's take a look. What happened to our PPF? We saw when we first plotted Missy in our first example that we could make a maximum of 30 pans of cookies in our shift if that's all we did. But with Missy and Jenny, we can make 50, right? So our PPF, did it go inward, did it go outward, or did it stay the same? Well, looks like it went outward. It moved from the left to the right, okay? It shifted outward. We're going to talk in the next video about what outward movement and inward movement of the PPF is and what different points along the PPF symbolize. But as you can see here, by hiring a new individual, Jenny, to the crew, they were able to produce more because they had more labor. So let's stop there for now. We'll catch you in the next video.